in serving as vocations director, I've walked with young men who are full of zeal, full of life, full of energy, and it's kept me young despite my gray hairs. But it's also shaped me to want to be a better priest and to reach out to these guys in a way that builds relationships with them as our future priests of the diocese. So this year is now my 5th year as the vocation director for the Diocese of Winona Rochester, and I work in service basically as assisting the bishop to help find the guys who are discerning God's will for the priesthood, who are looking at the possibility that God might be calling them to the priesthood. I also work with some women who are thinking about religious life, and I try to help bridge the gap to help them find the path towards a religious community that can help them discern.
The most impactful piece of it has been his relationship with Jesus Christ, right? And inspiring men along that way, right? The reason that we're seeing an uptick in vocations right now and young men who are so zealful for the priesthood is really by holy priests leading the way.
For the Diocese of Winona Rochester, we have 20 men total studying for the priesthood, which is great. But I also say it's a numbers game that ebbs and flows, right? That men discern out. But also, we don't just want quantity, we want quality men who are called by the Lord. And so we want to shape the ones that do come, we want to shape them to be even better quality. If we can say that, it's sort of commodify it, but it's to say that these are good men that are coming, but we need good men. We need men who are ready to serve the Lord and to be generous, and that are ready to walk with the people of God and to know them and to love them. The generous benefactors through CMA support my office by, first and foremost, I get a salary from there, so I'm grateful. But also a lot of that money goes to making sure that we have resources for the discerners, that the discernment groups can continue to take place and happen. We use the money for seminarian resources where it's applicable.
My summer assignment was actually to be on mission in Honduras. We have a very rapidly increasing Hispanic population in our diocese. And I've felt this call to put myself in a position where I'm able to serve in that capacity after spending that time in school, all the blood, sweat, and tears learning Spanish, but then also having the opportunity to immerse myself in the culture. So that was an immense blessing that was made possible by the appeal.
It benefits a church larger than just our own parochial parish, right? It benefits the entire Diocese of Winona Rochester, and that it gives the ability for more to be done in a greater way, right? To be organized in a fuller way. We're not asking you to give to the same level that you might give to your parish or to a charity of your heart, but if you, for the first time, are giving, this is a great place to support the church in southern Minnesota.
It's always extraordinarily humbling to know that they're just random people that I've never met within our diocese that love me personally enough and to love our diocese generally enough to support us, right? Like, that is the church I'm discerning serving as a priest one day, God willing.